channel, Susan Weddings. Today I am bringing you my part of a collaboration with several ladies, and it is a collaboration about our states. Each of us has a different state we're going to represent and do a TEMU haul and hauls from other places also, kind of combined together. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I appreciate them asking me to be a part of it. Tammy from TEMU Hauls asked me to be a part of it. There's several ladies, and I'm going to list them below so you can see who they are. And I'll probably make sure that I make the links and put below clickable so you can just click on and go watch their videos also. But it's going to be a lot of fun. We're each just going to show cool things from our state, giving you fun facts and everything like that. So I'm really excited about this. We've been looking forward to it for a long time, and the time is here. So let me tell you who is going to be part of it really quickly here. So, of course, the host is Tammy from TNT Calls. Then there's Trish's house. This is from Trish's house. There's Libby from Libby C17. There's two Loving Pluses. There is Jody's Cozy Cottage. There's Crazy Train 777, Happy Halls, and Menopause Madness. I don't know everybody's name, but I did give you the names that I know. So forgive me for that. But it's going to be a lot of fun. So please just go check out all of these videos. They're going to be a lot of fun. I'm interested in myself going and checking out everybody's videos and just seeing what they have from their states. And the hauls should be fun just to see what everybody got from their particular state. My haul is from TEMU and just a few other places and some things I had, but hope you'll enjoy what I have to show you. I have some fun facts, some funny stories. So let's get into this and let's go. I'm from Florida, the Sunshine State. All right, so my state is Florida. Florida, the peninsula you see hanging down there that all the hurricanes come and hit. Yeah, that's us. And hurricane season just started June 1st. It always starts on June 1st. And I believe it ends on November 1st. Okay, so I'm always prepared. But Florida is my state. So I got myself a cute shirt to wear, and I'm still going to put it on after I alter it. So I just got some of my stuff from TEMU. Like I think I got this yesterday. Wanted to wear cute, like a cute Florida type shirt. And I can say the quality is not great. It's kind of an iron-on. But when I was unpackaging it and got my scissors out to cut it open, well, I cut the shirt. Cut the dang. Hello, can you see my eyeball through there? I cut the shirt. Cut it. Right there. So, what we'll have to do is alter it. I'm going to cut it where the hole is. I normally don't wear like half shirts. I usually wear long shirts, but I'm going to cut it straight across where the hole is because there's no fixing the hole, and I kind of want to salvage the shirt. It's not going to be a sleep shirt for me because I like long sleeves for my shirt. So I'm just cutting straight across. 100% my fault. 100%. Should have taken I've never done anything like this before. I've never cut a garment before that I ordered. So here we go. Here is. So, alrighty then. We have this adorable from TEMU Florida State shirt. That's a little crop shirt. Isn't that sweet? So, let me go put it on. Okay. Well, here we are. And our shirt that we got for this collaboration, and I just cut it off. So I have a shell underneath it. I probably should have a black shell on, but I have a white one on because that's what I had on. So anyhow, this is my Florida shirt because I am doing the state of Florida. So sorry about that, but my own fault. I should have taken better time, and that wouldn't happen. All right, so I'm going to give you some little facts intertwined with this video about Florida. It is called the Sunshine State because it is hella hot in Florida. It's only beginning of June, and in May it was in the 90s already this year. So our rainy season wasn't super rainy. It was kind of droughty this year, which was kind of annoying, but it's hot in Florida. And I'm in Central Florida, So the humidity is, you can walk out of my house. I don't wear my hair down in the summer in Florida because it's like an oven out there, and it just doesn't even straighten it, and it just, the sweat, the humidity. All right, so this first thing is from TEMU. I did order a few things. I got my order in before TEMU went cray-cray, but I did order this shirt and these after, and just did local shipping. Just to sell my house. So in Florida, we live in these kind of slide shoes and flip flops. You want to be able just to kick your shoes off when you go wherever. So in the summertime in Florida, which is, coming up, we like to just wear little just slide on type shoes. So these are from TEMU. They had several colors to choose from. I hope they're comfy. I got white just because I know it's going to look dirty quick, but I wanted white because it makes feet look tanner. I don't know. And I thought it would look cute with my white toenail polish. So let's put one on my foot and see what it feels like. Oh yeah, it fits good. Oh, and my toenail polish does look cute. All right. I like them. I do like them. It feels good on my foot. I like these. I might get another pair. So these are a hit. But in Florida, you definitely need flip-flops, some kind of shoe, just you can slide on and off. And of course, the beaches are all around us. We have the East Coast and West Coast beaches. I'm right in the middle, so I can go either way. I can go in either direction. So that's good. I was raised in Palm Beach County. I went to Jupiter High School, and the beach was maybe 15 minutes from my house. Jupiter Beach. Spent a lot of time at the beach. Daytime and nighttime, we had parties at the beach, and we went there a lot. So, yeah. All right, let's get into this bag. All right, my sound probably sounds better now because I forgot to put my mic back on during that little first segment when I changed my shirt. So turn your sound up for the beginning, and now I have my mic on, so it should sound a lot better, hopefully. Sorry. Just been that kind of month. Anyhow, Florida. Let me keep showing you some stuff. So in Florida, I got these from Dollar Tree. And I think I've shown you these before. Haven't worn them yet. But Dollar Tree has a humongous selection during the summertime of flip-flops. Tons of them. I'll try to put a picture here. I think I have a photo. I'm not sure of the wall. But lots of flip-flops. These are the ones that I chose. But they have I would say 40 different, styles to choose from. So flip-flops and the beach go together. Like I said, it's the Sunshine State. The state drink is orange juice. When we first moved here, we lived in Claremont, Florida, and Claremont used to be orange groves. They cut them all down. So yeah, they love to cut trees down in Florida. When you go to South Florida, the palm trees are still there for the most part, but where we were in Claremont first for a while. They cut all the orange groves down, which was sad. But the drink of Florida is the orange juice. And I think the state bird is the mockingbird. The mockingbird. And so, yeah. And the best football team in Florida is the Florida Gators. And the Miami Dolphins we like also. My husband went to University of Florida. So Florida Gators, that was the shirt I had on to begin with. So Florida Gators. Alligators, we have a lot of alligators in Florida. A lot of alligators, especially in the area that I'm in, but you can't play around with alligators when you're in Florida because they will eat you. I'm not going to tell you any stories, but there's some sad stories. One of them happened in Disney. I'm not going to tell you what happened. All right. I should have blown this up, but I'm not going to. But there's just a cute little flamingo. I think this is like a drink holder, like a flamingo drink holder. How cute is that? Yes, it's a little Slurpee. I think I got this at the Dollar Tree, but you can put your drink, your soda in here, and it will float around your pool. Because if you live in Florida, I would say at least 50% of people in Florida have a pool. We've always had pools. We didn't get one this time because it's just a lot of work. We have a hot tub that Dottie just goes in and swims in, but we didn't want to have to deal with taking care of a pool. When we were up north, we actually had an above ground pool when we were in West Virginia. but we didn't do a pool this time. But when you're at the pool and you're outside in Florida, let me show you this. You have to have sunscreen. And even when you go out in Florida sun, you should have sunscreen in your makeup too, because the sun here is just, it's just so hot. But sunscreen, always, always, always. I think I got this at Walmart. No, I got this on Amazon, Sunbum. Got that on Amazon. I usually get 70. This is a 50, but I usually put on 70. And one thing you have to have in Florida, especially in the summer, especially at night, is some kind of bug repellent. Yes, have bug repellent, because the bugs, the mosquitoes, they'll mess you up. They will chew on you. And if you have any kind of cream on your body or anything. So Florida, you need to have some good bug repellent. Trust me. I've born and raised in Florida. I've lived here 90% of my life. We moved away for a little bit, but I was born in Florida. Lewis was born in New York, then he moved to Florida. So let me give you a couple more little fun facts. Of course, Florida orange juice. The motto of Florida, each state I think has a motto. Ours is, "In God we trust." I love that. In God we trust. It's on a lot of the license plates if you see in Florida also. And there's some weird names, some of the cities. I'll give you a few of the weird names. I went to Jupiter High School, so that was kind of weird. Jupiter High School. There's Manatee. There's Boca Raton. Boca Raton is where a lot of old people live. A lot of old people. They call it Boca. And it's nice. Boca Raton is nice. Boca. Palm Beach County, but Palm Beach is where the money is in Florida. Palm Beach. I lived very close to Palm Beach, not in Palm Beach, but Palm Beach County. But we went to Palm Beach, but it was, it's very nice there. Old money, though. It's not new money. Most of it's old money. So yeah, but there's Palm Beach. And then there's Yeehaw Junction. I got lost in Yeehaw Junction going to Disney when I was really, really young. And we took a wrong turn and ended up in Yeehaw. And me and my mom, my grandmother, what should have taken us 2 hours to get to Disney took us like 4 hours. There's Zellwood, there's Withlacoochee, Florida, and Paso Grill, Florida. I don't know, past the bug spray in Florida. All right, so another thing you have in Florida is a swim mask, because you're going to go to the beach, you have a pool or hot tub. This is Dottie's. I got this for her at Dollar Tree. It's a cute little swim mask. But if you're going to go in the water, it's nice to have a mask so you can see just what's underneath you on the beach. See what's swimming underneath you. I don't go in the water when we go to the beach because I know it's in the water and I don't want it to get me. So, speaking of in the water and the beach, well, fans, keep these in your purse when you're in Florida because it's hot, hot, hot. You bust this sucker out, especially when you're in line at Disney. You're just in line wherever outside, going to a garage sale. We love garage sales in Florida. Gotta have some kind of little fan. This is from Walmart. We also have the fans that go around your neck that we wear to Disney. And of course, Disney is very, very, very Florida. Very Florida. Very Florida. Mickey Mouse should be maybe our mascot. Florida. I've always lived within hours of Disney. Used to have season passes. So Disney is great. Great fun. Mickey and Minnie. But it's so expensive now, y'all. Oh my gosh. So we never go to the park in the summer anymore. We were young and stupid, we did, but we don't go into the parks in the summer. This is from TEMU. We do not go in the parks. It's so bad you can almost knock it out of the park because you get so sick and dehydrated. We went to the Holy Land experience once, and they had free, like once a year it was free. And it was so hot in there. There was people dropping like flies and paramedics coming, and I was with the kids, and we almost didn't get out because it was so hot. The only thing that helped us out was they were selling like these shaved ice things, and we got those and sat down in the shade. And we just kind of slowly ate those to get ourselves a little bit. We were overheated to get us to the car, to the air condition, to get home. But and Lewis was not with us that day. But it was. I was kind of scared that day. So, all right. Speaking of Florida, And the alligators. I got this cute sign from TEMU. Alligator crossing. This will probably go in Lewis's garage. But I thought this was just kind of neat looking with the, just the like weathered, whatever you want to call it. And it has holes to hang it up. Or you can just put some sticky stuff behind it and hang it up also. So I thought this was kind of neat from TEMU. I hope TEMU gets it together quick because I miss like shopping and getting free shipping and just being able to get a big old bag of stuff. And I don't know. But anyhow, Florida, we also have Key West, which you have to take south, south, south. Then you go over the 7-mile bridge, and then you hit Key West, and then you can go to the southernmost tip of the country there. And you get your picture taken. There's like a big, not a bell. There's a big buoy that everybody gets their picture taken by. So, all right, another thing you must have in Florida, carry in your purse or your car, is these little rain jackets you get because it can start raining anytime in Florida. So we carry these just in our purses. There's nicer ones that we use in Disney, fancier ones, but just to have these in the car, just to cover even just like a stroller up or yourself up. You have a baby and then it starts raining, cover just a little bit of the stroller, cover them up a little bit. Not so they suffocate, but just loosely cover them so they don't get, wet. But Key West I've been there a couple times when I was younger. There was a candy store I remember really liking to go to, and there was Keno's, another one of these. Keno's shoe place, and I think Keno's is still there, but once a year we would kind of go for like maybe 3 or 4 years, and we would get a new set of Keno's sandals, handmade sandals, leather. They were really nice. They would last us a year. But I remember the Keno's sandals and the candy store. So, all right, this I just thought it was it's kind of Florida-y, but I literally got this just for Dottie, but just a busy book to take with her when we go to a restaurant, just some dinosaurs and tropical. But I just thought this was cute. Not really Florida. There are no dinosaurs in Florida, but the alligators look like dinosaurs. They are scary. I think Christopher Columbus, when he first saw alligators, he named them like lizards. He called them just big lizards before they were named alligators. And I think alligators have like 82 teeth. Let's take a sip because my throat is still, 2 months later. I think they have like 82 teeth. But alligators, you got to be careful in Florida to not, especially during mating season, don't go by the water, lakes, ponds, because they can be anywhere. But during mating season, they don't mess around. They will eat you. So I guess I don't think it's a myth. I think it's true. If you're running from a gator, you're supposed to zigzag. You're supposed to zigzag because they can't do that. So if you run zigzag, if you run straight, they can catch you, but you're supposed to zig and zag because they can't run that fast. Like they can't turn that fast. So if you are getting chased by a gator, zigzag, zig, 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 zig and the zag. All right, TEMU, got this cute little hat. Florida on the front. They had a bunch of colors to choose from. I always tend to seem to get like the pink, just the pretty pink colors. This is like a rose color. And you all know me. When I get my hats from a ponytail, I go to the back right here and I bend it and I cut it. As soon as I get it, I cut back here. I'm going to show you a second when I'm done. I cut it for my ponytail to go through. That's what I do. Actually, I have 2 ponytails today. I have a double ponytail, but I just cut a slit in the back of my hats, make sure it's big enough. And I really don't care because I do this to all my hats. And then what I do is I just put my hands through like this, grab my ponytail like this, pull it through, and then there you are. Ponytail through the hole because I wear a high ponytail. So there. That's how I do it. Got the little hole in it. So it's TEMU. It was like I paid maybe $3 for it. So it doesn't really bother me to cut a hole in it. Doesn't bother me a bit. All right, so let's see. Ooh, what is this? All right, so Florida, we have the villages. The villages are for the retired people. My mom just moved from there. People come from all over the world, all over the country, for sure, to live in the villages. Because there's a theme song, The Villages, Florida's friendliest hometown. When I was living in West Virginia, I saw commercials for the Villages, but it's beautiful. It's like Disney for old people. It's very, very nice. My mom lived there for probably the past 5 years until she fell. Now she's 10 minutes from us. But some of the older people tend to like to live in Florida. And I thought this is a cute little bag with some cute little old, cutie little friends with their wine bottle and just laughing in their bare feet. And just, who knows, they just probably told a silly joke and they're just laughing. And I thought this was really cute. I thought it was very colorful. But this reminded me of just like, now, the Villages, they know how to, oh gosh, how can I say that? They know how to party. They know how to party in the Villages. My mom would say, oh yeah, I'm going to a block party down, the road, and they'd have block parties. But if you go into the Villages, like set up like separate little areas. And there's like Lake Sumter Landing. There's different places, but we went in, Lewis and I, to get food when we were moving my mom's stuff out of her house and just doing things. And we went on a Friday night, and damn, it was like, I didn't party like that when I was a teenager. They were dancing and bumping and grinding, and just music was going, and I'm talking, it was 55 to 105, and there was hundreds of them, and golf carts everywhere. And when I say golf carts, I'm not talking about your janky little golf. I'm talking about tricked out Mercedes, Hummer golf carts. Nice golf carts. Not like the one we have in our garage. I'm talking like golf carts. Nice golf carts everywhere. There's probably statistics on how many golf carts in the Villages, but there's 10,000 at least. All right, this is just a little sticker I got. But the Villages are party central. It's like Disney for old people. And my mom lived there, and she partook in not a lot of the, like she didn't have a golf cart. She just hung out with the people on her street is what they did. And they had block parties and stuff. All right, this is really cute. This is this little sticker probably for, I don't know, maybe like a car somewhere. It says, finally retired, smells like freedom, infused with not my problem anymore. That's cute. Probably put it on your cup is what it is. Finally retired. So right now we are trying to rent out my mom's place in the Villages. It's empty, it's clean, it's staged. We're doing it furnished. Just listed it probably a day or so ago. So we're going to rent it out. I just can't decide if I want to rent it out for a whole year, or I want to rent it out for like 3 or 4 months at a time. So I'm not quite sure yet. Not quite sure yet. All right, let me try to give you some more little fun facts. I do have some fun facts here. As far as the alligators, they can bite through a car. Alligators can get very, very big, and they can get very, very old. But they can bite through a car, but it's easy to hold their mouth closed. You can hold their mouth closed with your hands. They can have bite down strength, but not open up strength. So you can just literally tape their mouth closed. That's why you see them just with their mouth, just tape their mouth up, and they can carry them away. They cannot open their mouths. You can hold their mouths closed. So, but yeah. So let's see. This is a neat statistic. There's 1.25 million there's 1.25 million gators in Florida. 1 per every 15 residents. That's scary. Crap. 1 for every 15 residents. I remember when we had a pool before, I would check the pool before I would jump in to make sure there wasn't a gator in the pool. Just, I don't know why. There could have been, but it was just like a irrational fear. Okay. Florida hurricanes. Hurricane season comes every year, and we always get something. We got one last year. I was living in Florida during Andrew in that area. Damn. Homestead, it was like a nuclear bomb went off in Homestead. Homestead disappeared. So we have our hurricane supplies always in our home. But I thought this was neat from TEMU. It's it's a USB chargeable flashlight. And it's kind of neat looking. Got the little cord there. I'll have to charge this and show you what it looks like. But I think that's just neat. Let's see, does it do anything special that I'm missing? But anyhow, you're always going to have flashlights in the house. Battery indicator, floodlight bulb. Okay. I'm trying to see if it has like any kind of alarm or anything. Sometimes they have an alarm, like a sound that you can push that makes noise. But I'm going to charge this and I'll show you what it looks like. But I'm excited about that. But anyhow, we always have flashlights, candles, all sorts of stuff like that. All right, let's keep going. Let me show you some more stuff. Okay, also what is in Florida, which we are famous for, is the Kennedy Space Center. It's Cape Canaveral. I was actually born right on near Cape Canaveral in Worcester Memorial Hospital in 19. The Kennedy Space Center is where the space shuttle would take off from. Just rock. I remember seeing rockets go up when I was little. They would call missiles back when I was younger. A missile would go up, and I could just walk to the end and go to the beach and watch the missiles go up. They called them missiles back then, rockets. So, but the space shuttle would leave from there, which was neat. And when it would come home, where we lived in Ocala before, you could hear the sonic boom when it would fly over our house to go to Kennedy Space Center. But in 2011 was, I think, the last space shuttle. But we could hear the sonic boom, 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 like that. It was, you could feel it. It would shake the house. Sad thing was we didn't feel that sonic boom when the space shuttle came and it was flying over Texas and it fell apart. And I remember standing in my front yard going to Lewis, "Where's the boom? Where's the boom? I don't hear the boom." And I'm thinking, it's so much time has gone by. Why didn't we hear the boom? It's because it didn't make it to. It didn't make it. It had literally fallen apart over Texas. But I knew the boom. I knew something was wrong. I ran inside. I told Lewis, turn on the TV, and it was all over the TV. It was sad. It was really sad. And then of course I think the Challenger was, I was working when that happened. But 2011 is when they kind of ended all of that. So, all right, Florida beaches, turtles. We have the turtles that like to nest. Believe it's once a year. If you're a Florida native, you know not to mess with them. Don't touch the babies. Don't try to help the babies to the water. You can go out and watch them. You can watch them do it, but you don't interfere. But the mom, they'll come in, they dig the hole. You can put a flashlight and watch. They fill it up with the eggs, and then they bury it back up. And then the babies come out and they walk to the water. Some of them get plucked off by pelicans and don't make it. But you're not supposed to help them, because when they're walking from the hole to the water is when they're getting their strength to swim. So if you help them and just chuck them in the water, they're going to drown. So you let nature do its thing and let the ones that make it get there. But they have to walk, otherwise you're going to really hurt them. But I thought this was cute. Really cute shirt. This is TEMU. The ocean is calling. This shirt feels really nice. It's stretchy and bouncy. It smells a little weird. But here's what's on the back. Isn't that nice? I got white just because, I don't know, I just don't get white shirts very much. But the turtles, I remember Lewis and I were on a date once, and we went to the beach, and we're just kind of just sitting down there. It was a full moon, and just sitting on the beach. And all of a sudden, I'm like, "What is that?" And I don't know if we were near a nest. We weren't there to look or be near a nest, but a little turtle just comes walking by, and I was like, "There's like a baby turtle." And we just kind of watched it, and in the full moon, we could see it. I remember we went with our church group once to go watch the turtles. But it's cool. But the turtles are neat in Florida. So I haven't done that in a while. All right, back to swimming. Always got to have the armbands, the swimmies for the young kids. And Florida has sharks. We have sharks. I know a lot of other places have sharks too, but the water's really warm off of our coast. So sharks and surfers. We have a lot of sharks and surfers. But you get the swimmies for your kids. They just put them on their arms. They look like big muscles. Helps them swim. And the sharks. You have to look out for the sharks. Usually swim where there's a lifeguard. That's the best thing to do. Always swim where there's a lifeguard in the ocean, because they look out for the sharks and they will let you know. But people, have been hurt by sharks in Florida. Let's just say that. I've never ran into one up close, but they're out there. Oh, they are out there. Yeah, they're out there. All right. Like I told you about the fans, this is from TEMU. Cute little USB chargeable fan. I'm going to charge this and show you at the end. This, and I'm going to charge the flashlight also. But I think it's a neat little fan. Just, it's small enough to fit in your purse or your the beach bag. Take it to the beach with you. So Disney also has, which is really neat. It's part of SeaWorld, but it's called Discovery Cove. We have been there. and we really liked it a lot. The prices have gone up significantly for Discovery Cove. I don't know why. When we went, it wasn't so bad, but Discovery Cove was awesome. Oh my gosh, I highly recommend Discovery Cove. It's in Orlando, near Disney, near part of SeaWorld, but you go in and it's just gorgeous. I'll try to put some pictures, but it's got a grotto that you can swim through. It's got the stingrays that are just everywhere. You can swim, you can touch them. They feed them in front of you. You can go swim with the sharks. You go swim in the grotto and the sharks are behind, like this thick of plexiglass, but you're swimming in there and the sharks are like right there. And you can swim and you're swimming with a snorkel usually, and you just swim through this huge grotto area and look down and you can just see all the fish. And the stingrays are just like swimming right underneath. You can just kind of touch them as they go by. They're all debarbed. But I really, really want to go back with the price. And it's all inclusive. So you get there and it's all day thing. Your food's included. And we spend a little extra money. We went and got the private cabana. And the private cabana, you can see like 8 people in there, has a TV, a stocked refrigerator with drinks and everything. All your food's included. You eat, I think, 3 meals, as much as you want, all you can eat. And there's snacks everywhere for free. Just snacks are all you can eat. And you do the swim with the dolphins. We did the swim with the dolphins. I'll try to put a picture here. I'll try to put a swim with the dolphin picture there. We did swim with the dolphins and it was fun. All right. I do have some cute jewelry that I got. Try to do this, fix this. This is TEMU, but just this little bracelet. Make sure I have it the right way. But it has just little dolphins and stuff on it. Isn't that pretty? And the colors are just very like aqua, oceany type colors. But I thought this was really pretty. Little bracelet with just a little Florida type theme on there. Very pretty. I do like those colors. But Discovery Cove is nice. And SeaWorld, when you go to SeaWorld, your ticket is like when you go for a day, I think the ticket is good to come back for a whole year. So, which is really nice. And SeaWorld, you can feed the stingrays also. And then they have, of course, the big Shamu show. I got a Shamu story to tell you. All right, Florida orange. This is orange juice. Orange grows. Cute. TEMU. Orange earrings. Look at those. I think those are really cute. And I order like a lot of, you see me like when I do hauls, I get a lot of crazy earrings. I do wear these earrings. I do wear the cute earrings that I get. Here's the funny story. When Jordan was younger, maybe elementary school, he went to SeaWorld with the class, for a field trip. And they went to the Shamu show. Shamu died during the show. He jumped, he landed, he sunk. Ladies and gentlemen, can you please exit the show area? And the Shamu at that time died like during the show when Jordan was there. He's like, Mom, Shamu. I really didn't believe him. It was kind of funny, but it wasn't funny. All right, so these are from TEMU, and these are just cute little tropical looking earrings. Aren't those pretty? Like the silver and then little palm trees on them. I like those. Those are cute. Very cute. Florida has a lot of palm trees, especially down south, more down south than where I am. The farther south you go, the more palm trees you're going to see. But anyhow, Shamu bit the dust at the show that Jordan was at. So, yeah. Really wasn't sure what to say to the poor kid. I'm like, I'm sorry. All right, I'm going to charge these things up, and I want to show you how the fan works and how the light works. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I charged these just for a few minutes, and they're already charged up. Enough to show you. But this is the fan. And it has a little light, lights up. More than one speed. 3 speeds. Feels really good. So I'm happy with that. I only charged it for like 10 minutes. And this is the light. If you can't see blinking lights, I'm going to try to point at the opposite, but it does blink for a second. So warning, it'll blink for a second, but I'm going to point it up. So, but it does light like that. A little bit dimmer. And that's the blinking one. And then it has this light right here. So I am very happy with that. And I literally just charged those for probably 5 minutes. And I'm going to charge them more, but they they worked after 5 minutes. So I am happy with both of those. I forgot to show you this one little necklace. I got lost in the shuffle here, but I do want to show you because it's really pretty. Let's see if I can get it untangled. Not cute when it's tangled up. It's tangled up because it has all these. It's a palm tree, but it has all these. Yeah, might need my glasses to do this. It's on. Oh, there we go. Well, that wasn't so hard. But palm trees, Florida, TEMU. And look at that. Isn't that pretty? Little palm tree necklace right there. And as you can adjust the length. I thought that was really pretty. I'll try to put prices for everything. Hopefully I have been putting prices for everything. I'm really just thinking about that. All right, so that's it. Let me think. My favorite thing is probably going to be, I like a lot of this stuff. My favorite thing might be these because these were really comfortable. These are comfy, but I think they're going to get dirty real quickly. My least favorite, I don't think I have a least favorite. Least exciting, I mean, least exciting, maybe these. But I like everything. And I think this is really cute too. I think this is adorable still. I love that. I think that's very cute. Very quintessential seniors in Florida. So, and I do like this neck or this bracelet here. I think this is really cute. A little dangle bracelet. A little tight on me, but maybe it's made for a child. I don't know, but it's cute. All right, so thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, what you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Subscribing's free. And for anybody who's already subscribed, thank you so much. For new subscribers, this is kind of what I do, what we all do, all the ladies. We do hauls on TEMU and other stores. I do Hobby Lobby and Dollar Tree myself and just different stores. And we take you in the stores with us. We do hauls. And I know, I think Trisha's actually been like going live lately, which is really cool too. I haven't gone live yet, but I don't know, we'll see. But check all their channels out. They're all linked below. And from sunny, hot and sticky Florida, which I love because, hey, could be worse. We lived up north and it was cold. So, but it's hot in Florida. So from Florida, Central Florida, near Disney, love Disney. Thank you for watching. And until next time, take care.